Everyone who's here is excited, everyone has ideas, everyone's creative. Our culture really empowers people to speak their mind, contribute, and more than anything, just do whatever they can day to day to fulfill our mission and really work hard for our members.
The most exciting and life-changing experiences that I've had since coming to NSCS was actually our convention 2009. It was our 15th anniversary celebration, and the whole theme was Be the Change, Become the Legacy, and it was really about helping our members find their passion and what inspires them so that they can in turn be inspiration to others.
But to see everybody in one place come together and how excited all of the members were and how engaged they were in everything that they were doing, it was pretty amazing. The night where they all danced and everything was really kind of inspiring, and that kind of kicked off the convention and gave a really good feel for the whole rest of the experience.
It was good, lots of energy. It seemed like, 400 strangers came into one area, and then when everyone left, they were all really good friends, and I can only imagine they're still talking, communicating. So.
Working on the Inspire Integrity Awards. The reason I liked it was I got to see how students loved their professors and how these professors changed students' lives. Reading those nominations actually really touched me.
So we went down to New Orleans, or I guess the New Orleans area, and we built a house over a week. It was really amazing. I'll never forget it as long as I live, and I definitely would not have been able to be part of it without NSCS. And it was great to do something active with the community.
When we as an entire office took off one day and went and worked at a food distribution point for needy people. And it was a great opportunity to see some of the people who were coming that needed food and work with them, but also to help a great cause. And it's a great thing to be able to work for a company where you can do those kinds of activity as part of your normal duties.
When I call students up to let them know they want scholarship, their reaction is usually joyful. They cry sometimes, and sometimes they make me cry when they cry. So those moments are really inspiring and makes it worth it to see that I actually make a difference.
The girl called and was really upset that she didn't think she was going to get to join. She didn't think that she was going to make the deadline, and even though, it's not really that big of a deal, we can always work with her. She was pretty upset, and turned out that her dad had actually joined for her, and she'd already been a member for a month, and she didn't even know it, and she was so happy she cried. It was a really cool experience.
I think one of the most inspiring moments is when I was on the Route 66 tour, one of the events that I helped plan out at the University of Oklahoma. We actually had a student come up afterwards and say that she was actually thinking about dropping out of college, and the program that NSCS put together and that Julian Gordon spoke about, that she was inspired to continue on with her education.
It would be an email that I recently got through our email account, and it was from a mom whose daughter wanted to join NSCS, and her grandma actually received the news as well and was really excited, and she said, "Oh yeah, let me pay your membership fee and we can sign up together while you're on spring break." So it was just a really cute email that we got, and it just kind of reassures us that people do want to join NSCS, and their families are really proud of their academic excellence.
Working with the Region 3 officers and members. Every time I go and visit them and I see the things that they're doing with their free time besides their academics to further this organization and standing for integrity and tutoring and mentoring children and having their March to College days and all of the effort and all of the work that they're putting into this organization and their programs and their lives, it's really inspiring to see them and work with them.
One of the officers whom I grew close to was UGA, and his name is Josh. He was the president. And it was during officer transition time, and I got an email from him late, or I guess early, on April 1st, saying that he wouldn't be able to return as the president, and neither would the rest of his officer board because, it was just a lot to do, etc., etc. And I freaked out. It was late at night. I'm in my apartment and I'm freaking out because he's this amazing officer and he's telling me he's leaving and I didn't know what I was going to do. And I can't remember if he told me April Fool's first or if I figured it out before I had a heart attack, but I think I just realized like how much the officers mattered to me, how, you know, I got to know them in a personal way.
Listening to them be so passionate about things that they want to do with their life really inspires me as a person, not only professionally but personally, to also be passionate about the things that I want to do and to accomplish something that it has a greater purpose rather than, you know, just doing a job.
Being able to connect with my officers and the new members, the excitement that I get from the both of them is just amazing, and I can say that I'm pretty lucky because I actually get to experience that a lot. So it's not just one time, it's every time.
There's just been so many experiences, but it definitely is rewarding, and I probably would have never imagined on the first induction day, when we had our very first induction and those 120 people came into the room, all of the different people and connections and opportunities and networking that has happened since we had that first induction. So it's been really, really inspiring and really exciting, and I'm excited and looking forward to all the other new possibilities that are emerging.